Hello, beautiful yogis. I am Ashley, and welcome to my channel. This is day 4 of 75 Yoga Hard, a 45-minute intermediate level power yoga practice. It is designed to build strength, focus, and grounded control. So this class is for 75 hard challengers, yogis that are training for resilience, or really anyone ready to challenge both body and mind. So this class does count towards one of your daily workouts if you are participating in that 75 hard challenge. So today we're working into the glutes, hips, and stabilizing muscles with more slower transitions, deeper holds, and a breath that keeps you anchored. Now, the final few minutes do include a guided Savasana because rest and integration are just as important as effort when you're building real strength. So I do hope that you'll stick around with me for those last few minutes of class. So go ahead and grab your mat and let's get started. Begin today's practice in a comfortable seat, bringing your hands to your knees, tucking the tail under, pulling the belly button in, and lift the heart. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Close the eyes, gently tuck the chin. Sitting up tall here, reaching the spine up out of the pelvic bowl. Let's just take a few minutes to drop in, to check in with the body, to notice the sensations of the physical space. What are you experiencing within your physical body today and in this moment? And now let's just begin to observe the breath. Not trying to change or alter the breath in any way, just allow it to be whatever it is. And then now let's take a look at the energetic body. How does your energy feel today and in this moment? What about your emotional body? How are your emotions today and in this moment? And then now lastly, let's take a look at the thoughts, the quality of the thoughts, without using judgment or any emotional attachment. Just observe the thoughts. And now from here, let's begin to find our Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Creating an audible breath here. Allow that breath to scrape the back of the throat, even on your inhale. Let's take 2 more rounds of Ujjayi breath, really grounding and rooting into this present moment. The mind becomes more calm and still as the body begins to invigorate slightly. And then on your next inhale, let's go ahead and lift those arms above the head. On that exhale, bring the hands together into your heart center. From this place of awareness, set the intentions for your practice today. So what has brought you to your mat? What are you hoping to cultivate or achieve in this time that we have together? And once you've set the intentions, send the energy down, grounding it into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch. Gently open up the eyes. Exhale. Inhale, lift. On your exhale, let's take a little gentle twist, taking left arm to right knee. Reach back behind you. Sit up tall. Inhale, rise, and on your exhale, let's take a gentle twist to the opposite side, looking over the left shoulder. Sit up tall. Inhale, come all the way up. And on your exhale, lean forward, spider walk those fingers to the front. Drop the forehead down. And here, feel that hip of whatever leg is in front. Feel that hip start to open. And inhale, lift it on up. Whatever leg is in front, we're going to switch that to the back. On your exhale, take it right on down. Spider walk those fingers to the front. Lifting tail high. Lead with the heart as you drop the forehead down. Inhale, roll it all the way up. And exhale. All right, let's go ahead and roll over those shins. We're going to find our way into tabletop. And now from here, let's just take some hip circles. Just kind of draw that circle with those hips as you come through. And really get exaggerated with it. So really send it forward, start to warm up those wrists, warm up those shoulders, and then switch it the other direction. So warm up those hip joints, even warming up the chest. Wonderful job. And then on your exhale, come right back on around. All right, we're going to walk those knees back just a little bit, walk those hands a little forward, taking puppy pose. So here, shifting all the way back, tail is high. Walk those hands, and then maybe just the forehead drops, or maybe chin, or maybe chest and chin. And then on your exhale, come on through, taking a sphinx pose, gentle sphinx here. Try not to push too much. Just let the back settle here. Because it is at the very beginning of our practice, we want to warm up the body very gently. And if this is too much, you can always just push back into child's pose. All right, on your exhale, go ahead and drop those hands or those elbows, drop the chest, roll the shoulders back, hands are to the outside of the chest, push up and push back. Inhale, come back into your tabletop. Let's take thread the needle. Let's go ahead and lift up that left arm. Take a deep twist. Look up, so thumbs point in the direction of your crown. And then on that exhale, take that left arm behind the right. Walk that right hand out. And then guide on through a little more. Drop the head down. Deepen your twist. And exhale, go ahead and push it up like a one-arm push-up, coming back into your center. Open up. And exhale, take it down. Inhale, open up that right arm. And then on that exhale, take that right arm behind that left arm. Walk that left hand out a little bit more so that elbow can come up. Guide that right arm through. Drop the shoulder, drop the head. Using kickstand hand to push you even more onto the back of that shoulder, looking over that left shoulder. And 5, exhale, push up, coming back into your center, open, and exhale, take it down. Curling toes under, let's take our downward facing dog. So go ahead and lift those knees, push back, straighten those legs, pushing through middle finger and thumb. Wrapping your armpits under. Lifting tail high. Inhale, look forward. We're going to gently walk our feet to the hands. Take a flat back. Weight is in your toes. Hands can be at the knees or shins or all the way to the floor. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it to the top. And exhale, samastitihi. Inhale, lift those arms. On your exhale, take it down. Inhale, take your flat back. On your exhale, bend your knees. Plant those hands, right foot steps back. Left foot follows. Drop your knees. Lean forward, lower down, modified chaturanga. Inhale, rise, little baby cobra. Exhale, go down. Inhale, curl the toes, push up, push back. And then inhale, lift it on up, finding your downward facing dog. Dristi towards the belly button, look through. Inhale, look forward, walk those feet to the hands. Take a flat back, whatever that looks like for you. And on your exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward, arms to a T, come all the way up. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, go down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, right foot steps, left foot follows. Drop your knees, lower down, chaturanga, modified, roll it up, little baby cobra. Exhale, go down. Inhale, push up, push back. Inhale, and then come on up into your downward facing dog. Look to the dristi to the belly button. Wrapping armpits under. Just breathe. And exhale, look forward, walk those feet to the hands. Inhale, take a flat back, and on your exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, arms teed all the way up. And exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let's take it down. Inhale, flat back. On your exhale, bend your knees. This time we're going to just take that right foot, step it back, find a lunge, drop that knee. All right, so we're going to go into our half splits, but first let's just sink the hips forward, peel the heart. And you can always use a set of blocks or even come up onto the knees if the fingertips are just a little bit more difficult to the floor. All right, and then on your exhale, we're going to shift those hips back, walk those hands back. Trying to point the toe, you can always bring the toe towards the shin if that feels better, but working towards trying to push that toe down, so that way then you can really stretch the top of the foot. Inhale, pull the belly in, so really connecting your mula and Uddiyana Bandha together, so that root lock and that lock at the belly button. On your exhale, we're going to fold, if you haven't already. Feel the stretch in that hamstring. Keeping those two locks together, that core remains active. You can bring the chin towards the chest. And then on your exhale, walk the hands on up to the feet. Peel the heart through. Feel the openness starting to happen within that hip space, still drawing that belly in. So that groin up and in, like you're trying to bring it to touch the belly button. I know that sounds weird, but it'll make sense when you find it. On your exhale, go ahead and pick up that back knee. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. So we're going to step that front foot forward and then just switch that leg back. Drop the knee. Peel the heart through. Belly draws in, finding those locks. And then on your exhale, walk it on back, point the toe to the best of your ability and take your fold. Focus on the sensations of the stretch. Notice where it's stretching. Really allow yourself to be present. And then on that exhale, walk those hands forward, lean and feel that lock, those 2 points start to come together. And just allow those hips to just empty out. And then on your exhale, curl the toe under, lean forward, pick up the back knee. And inhale, exhale, plant the hands, shift the weight back. Finding your plank. We're going to take a full chaturanga this time. Lean forward, lower down. Upward facing dog. Pull the heart through as you drop the hips. Starting to open up the body a little more. Exhale, lift those hips as you send it back. Take your downward facing dog. Hold your down dog for 5 breaths. 1, 2. Really get into the pose. 3. Notice the sensations. 4. Be present. And 5. Take your gaze forward. We're going to walk those feet to the hands. Take your time, maybe even shifting your weight back just a little. Feel the stretch. Feel the strength as you get those feet closer and closer to those hands. And then exhale, flat back. Inhale and exhale, fold. This time, let's just roll it to the top, all the way. And Samastitihi. On your next inhale, we're going to draw the tail under, pulling belly button towards the spine. So like you're trying to bring these 2 points together. We're going to bring your hands to your hips, lean over to that left side, pick up that right foot, flex. On your inhale, we're going to reach around, interlace those fingers, pull that knee into your chest. Hold it here. Feel the fire start to build in that outer hip. Inhale, and then on your exhale, go ahead and release it. And then bring your hands into prayer, shifting your hips back. Sink in. Maybe even sinking low, letting the forearms rest to the shins. Feel the hips start to open as you start to build fire and strength in that standing leg. Keeping your drishti at your nose tip, looking down or slightly ahead. Keeping that contraction. And then on your next inhale, we're going to try and come back on up, interlace those fingers, pull it in. And then exhale, take it down. Let's go ahead and switch right on into that other side, interlace those fingers, pull the knee into the chest, hold, stand up tall. Try not to lean too far into that right side, but rather lift out of it. And then on your exhale, bring your hands towards prayer. Left ankle over that knee, hinge at your hips, sink down. So feel that shelf as you sink into your hip. Hands are in prayer, bring those forearms down. So this is becoming a stretch. You can even push that knee away from you. This is becoming a stretch, but it's also a strengthening pose. Belly stays in. The more connected your core is, then the more stable you will be. So we want to squeeze everything into the midline to remain stable and centered. And then on your next exhale, see if you can come up with control, coming back to that starting point. Feel that burn in that standing leg. And on your exhale, release it. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, hinge at those hips, taking a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend those knees and hinging at that hip, so sink down. We're going to take Utkatasana chair. Fingertips graze the floor as we rise it on up. If you want extra upper body strength, bring those palms together. Look down, make sure you can see the toes. And lift. Inhale. And exhale, hands in prayer. Just sink down, shift back, hold it. We're going to pulse for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it down for 5 more. 1. If you got to come out, but get right back down. 2, 3. Don't run from it. 4. You are strong. And 5. On your exhale, straighten those legs, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees. Let's go ahead and take a little vinyasa. So either step walk or jump to the back of your mat. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're going to take 3 breaths here this time, pushing through that middle finger and thumb. Drishti's at your belly button. Still reaching that groin up to that belly button, pulling the belly button to the spine. So even though we're not doing core work, our core is active. It is super important and will completely transform your entire practice. All right, on your exhale, we're going to gaze through our hands here. Step, walk, or jump your feet into Malasana, that yogi squat. Find your yogi squat, sink down. Now here, let's really just take a second to connect to that deep inner space within the squat. Notice what's stretching and strengthening. So we're stretching back here a lot, strengthening a whole lot in the front. Feeling that in your hip. Find your breath. And then now on your exhale, either stay here, continuing to work on your squat, or we're going to turn it into a strength. So we're going to pick up one heel, pick up the other heel, or you can pick them both up together. Let it be strength and balance. Feel the burn in those legs. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, drop that down. Inhale, and on your exhale, go ahead and place your hands down, shifting your hips back, straighten those legs. Inhale, flat back. On your exhale, bend your knees. We're going to take that right foot, step it way back. Come into almost like a lizard lunge, placing right hand down, shifting your weight to the outer edge of that foot. And then we're going to kick this leg back. We're going to take a side plank here. Hold it up. You can stack your feet. You can stagger your feet, or you can even kickstand or with that leg behind you or here. So quite a few options. And then on your exhale, come back through. Let's lower down into chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, before we transition to the other side, look forward. We're going to step, walk, or jump our feet to the outside, finding your malasana again. Inhale. Exhale. Stay down or pick up those heels. 4. And drop it down. On your exhale, hands plant, legs straighten, fold. Inhale, take your flat back. On your exhale, go ahead and plant those hands, bend the knees. We're going to take that left foot, step it way back, kind of finding that lizard lunge here. Inhale. And then on your exhale, you're going to drop that back heel down, coming onto the outer edge of that foot, and then finding your way into your version of side plank, whatever that looks like for you. Lift those hips. You can gaze down to your hand or gaze up for more challenge. And exhale, come back through. Let's take a vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're going to hop to a seated position. So however you need to get there, come up onto those tippy toes and come down. Let's make our way onto our back. Placing hands down. We're going to go ahead and walk those heels in. Now, your middle finger should be right with your heel. Make sure that your heels are in line with your hips. We're going to find bridge pose. All right, so walk, roll those shoulders under. And then on your next inhale, you're going to tuck that tail, belly button to spine, lift those hips. Hold it. Keep pushing up into your shoulders. Interlace those fingers, walk those shoulders under even more. Press hands down into your mat as you lift even higher. Maybe you wiggle in a little more. And hold it. Get it up there a little bit more. And exhale, go ahead and release it. Hold it up. We're going to pulse it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Now maybe you lean into that left side and pick up that right leg. Maybe you straighten. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it down. Stay up. Lean to that right side. Pick up that left leg. Maybe straighten it or keep it bent. 1, 2. Keep that glute active. 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee. Take it down. Pulse it for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On your exhale, take it down and draw those knees in. Rocking side to side. Allowing that breath to come down. Let that energy settle. Regroup. We're going to take 2 more breaths here as we rest, honoring the body, remembering that rest is equally as important as our effort. Wonderful job. On your exhale, go ahead and cross those ankles. We're going to roll it up to a seat and then make your way back into your plank. A little vinyasa, lower down chaturanga. And then upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Making our way back to the front of the mat. Come up onto those tippy toes, step marker jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Flat back, exhale, arms teed, shoulder blades touch as we rise. Samastitihi. Inhale, lift. And on your exhale, go ahead and hinge at those hips. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend those knees. Fingertips graze. Find your chair. Again, maybe those hands come together. Feel the strength in chair. The tail is tucked. That belly button is in. You should be able to see your toes. And then on your exhale, come down. Inhale, let's take that twisted chair. So left elbow, right knee. Inhale, exhale. Bring that elbow across. Now this is where your core strength really comes in handy to get that across. Make sure that those knees are in alignment. Bring your prayer hands either to the armpit space or push into prayer center. Stay down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On your exhale, come back into center. Inhale and exhale. Take your twisted chair towards the left side. Look over that left shoulder. Stay down. 1, 2. Remember, don't run. 3. You're stronger than you think. 4. And 5. Exhale, stay down. Almost there, almost there. Hold it. Inhale and then exhale. Step it back, lift those arms. Inhale and exhale, take your warrior 2. Inhale and exhale, straighten that front leg as you reverse those arms back. Inhale and exhale, let's take a little triangle pose here, Trikonasana. Now maybe your hands are a little bit more higher up the legs, or you can take it all the way down or all the way to the toe. Either way, you're not kicking that hip back. The pelvis is rotating forward. And then on your exhale, come back through, find your warrior 2. Shoulder blades come together, gaze over that middle finger. Inhale and then exhale. Let's just take it on down, kick it back. Inhale, exhale, drop that foot. Come through chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale and back. Inhale, look forward, come up onto those tippy toes, step walker jump. Inhale, straighten those legs flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, bend the knees, Utkatasana chair, rise. Bring the hands together. And then on your exhale, hands in prayer, sink down. All right. So good news is we're not going to go through our twisted chair holds. We're going to go right into that lunge. Take that left leg, step it back, inhale, rise. Inhale, and on your exhale, open it right on up. Find that warrior two and hold. Inhale and straighten that front leg as you guide that back arm down. Look up at the palm. Inhale, and on your exhale, take a Trikonasana, come through, maybe reaching for that toe. Torso long. Inhale, come back through. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, go ahead and pick up that back arm. Exhale, take those arms down and kick it back. Inhale, and on your exhale, lean forward, lower. We'll rise it on up. And exhale, take it back. Inhale, right leg, knee into the chest. Exhale, foot between the hands. Rise it on up. And then on your exhale, we're going to turn and pivot. And exhale, cactus arms. Toes are going to point in the same direction as the corner of your mat. Inhale, and on your exhale, come down into goddess pose. Hold your goddess. Open it up. And pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay down low. Maybe pick up one heel. Maybe pick up the other heel. Maybe both heels. I don't know. Hold it. Exhale, drop it down, and inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in prayer. We're going to shift that weight on over, come down for Skandasana, reaching towards that left side. Go ahead and flip those toes up. Finding Skandasana, full expression or somewhere in between, hold. And then on your exhale, go ahead and turn to that left side, flipping towards the back of your mat. Take a moment here, find your lunge, peel your heart. And then inhale, rise it on up. Exhale, straighten, come back into that pyramid pose, coming down into goddess pose. Yet again, hold it. 1, 2, heart is open. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands in prayer. Coming into Skandasana on that other side. Hands down, feet up, toe up. Skandasana on the other side. Settle into Skandasana. Feel that that inner thigh start to open. The heart is open. Trying to settle into those ankles. And then on your exhale, go ahead and plant those hands. We're going to turn and shift, finding that lunge on that opposite leg. Sink down. Inhale, and then on that exhale, plant those hands, shift your weight. We're going to kick that leg right on back and find your way back into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, back. Gaze forward, come up onto those tippy toes, step walker, jump. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, arms teed, rise. And Samastitihi. Inhale, bring your hands into prayer, shifting your weight over to that left leg. Go ahead and find your tree. So whatever your tree version looks like for you, place the foot into the inner thigh. Holding tree, finding balance, pulling everything into that midline, core is tucked and tight. on that exhale, go ahead and take that foot to the center and shift that weight back, finding your warrior three. See, and if you have to chunk this down, chunk it down, but try to flow gracefully. The more that core really pulls in, then the stronger this posture will be. Even though it's not a core work, it requires that core. On the exhale, we're gonna come right back on through, finding tree, holding that leg. Inhale, and then on your exhale, let's take it on down for standing splits. Inhale, come through. Exhale, drop that back foot, rise it on up. Inhale and exhale, come through and drop that back knee. Turn those toes inward, inhale, lift. Exhale, let's take a twisted lunge. So now right elbow, left knee, and you can kind of guide yourself in a little deeper, bringing prayer hands into prayer hands into heart center. Back knee can stay down or bring that knee up. Now this is an advanced posture. This is deep. Okay, so be mindful and don't be hard on yourself if this isn't accessible. This takes a long time to get into. So find your version, do your best, feel the challenge, and keep going. Exhale, drop that knee, come right on out. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, take it down. Stretch it out. Inhale, come through. Pick up that back knee. We're going to plant that right hand coming onto the side and take your side plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back through. Chaturanga, lower down. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Notice the difference between your sides. And exhale, look forward, come up onto those tippy toes, step, walk, or jump. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Samasthiti. All right, leaning into that right side, we're going to pick up that left leg, finding your tree pose. Hold tree. Pulling everything into the midline, take your drishti to your nose tip. Keep pushing that knee open, belly in. And then inhale, come back into your center. Exhale, empty it out, warrior three, hold. Inhale, drop it down, take your lunge. And then exhale, we're going to come through into standing splits. Walk it back. Inhale, take your flat back. On your exhale, come right back on through. And then exhale, take it back into your lunge. And drop your knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twisted lunge. Inhale, and on your exhale, pick up that back knee or keep it down. And exhale, come back through, plant those hands. We're going to plant the left hand, come onto the outer edge, open it up into your side plank on the other side. And exhale, come back down. Chaturanga lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Wonderful job. Let's make our way into pigeon. Inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, knee into the chest. Take that foot across. Find your pigeon pose. Now in pigeon, you can have that heel coming in towards your hip flexor, but make sure that hip is down. We want the hip square, and we want that knee a little bit beyond the shoulder. Let's take 5 waves, elbows up. Exhale, lead with your heart. Come down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise. Inhale, exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise. And exhale, take it down. This time, stay down. Working on our cool down now. Try not to let the shoulders come up into the ears here, but let them rest down the back. And then now on your exhale, let's go ahead and come up. We're going to switch those sides, coming right on in to the other side. Lift. Drop it down. Pick up the left leg, inhale, and exhale, knee into the chest, and take it across. Drop and settle. Squaring off those hips. Find your position. Coming up onto those fingertips, let's take 5 spinal waves to get even deeper into the pigeon pose. Elbows up. Lead with the heart. Inhale. Rise. And exhale, lead with the heart. Go down. Inhale up. Exhale, go down. Inhale up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, go up. And then exhale, go down and stay down. And then on your exhale, let's come on up. Shifting your weight over to that left side, just swing that leg on around. Let's make our way onto our back. Roll down. Draw those knees into the chest. Wonderful job today. Exhale, drop those feet. Let's take that figure 4. So crossing that ankle over, so that right ankle over the left knee, push. And then on your next inhale, we're going to thread that needle through, taking that figure 4 on our back. And just rock side to side and feel that stretch. So we're getting through a little more in that hip. And then now if you'd like, you can always stay here, or you can progress it a little more, giving yourself a little extra. So keep the hand right where it is as you straighten the leg, or if you want even more, you're going to take that hand out of that hole, reach to the outside of the shin, and then grab an ankle or with one hand or both. And point that toe, anchor that lower back down just a little. It will come up, but feel that stretch even deeper. And then on your exhale, go ahead and release it down. Release the foot. We're going to take that leg, cross it all the way over, goalpost or tee those arms. Inhale, lift the hips and away to that right side as you let the knees drop to the left, gaze to that right shoulder. Preparing your mind for Savasana, allow yourself to melt. Inhale, and on your exhale, use your core, come back into center, lift those hips, release it, switch those sides. Finding figure 4 on that other side. So either pulling again behind that knee, in front of the knee, let the body open. So regardless if you're progressing it, just take a few breaths here just to allow the body to open and further solidify itself within the pose. And then if you'd like, then you can straighten that leg. So maybe taking the hands behind the knee, or again, reaching out of that space, grabbing for the ankle. Try not to let the head come up or the shoulders. If that's the case, you're compensating. So just rest it down. We want to have a little effort here, but very little effort. So if you feel like this is a workout or these next few poses, then dial it back a little bit. We're here to cool down and unwind. So enjoy the stretch. And then on your exhale, go ahead and release it. Drop that foot down, crossing that leg all the way over. Goalpost or tee those arms. Lift the hips some way to the left. Let the knees drop to the right. Anchor the knees down. Look over that left shoulder. And exhale, using that core, come up to center and release it. Draw both knees in. Let's take a happy baby, grabbing hold of the arches of the feet. Push the soles down. And exhale, bring those knees together. Remind yourself how awesome of a job that you've done. Be proud of yourself for showing up onto your mat. Practice a little love and kindness to yourself. And then go ahead and release that down. Finding our Savasana pose. So you can either take the Supta Baddha Konasana here and rest, or you're welcome to take your Savasana, tuck your tail, straighten your legs, and just let everything melt. Take a deep breath in and a big sigh out. And again. And exhale. Allow the shoulders to soften. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. Unfurrow the brow. Making the conscious choice to melt down into your mat. Releasing and letting go. Bringing balance to your effort. As much effort as we put in, we should also put in rest. Because it is within that rest that we rebuild and we come back even stronger. We integrate within that stillness all of the work that we did within that effort. So take this time to really settle in. And as you relax, maybe you even begin to feel those waves of peace and calm wash over you. Taking with it all of your stress, your worries, and any weight that you've been carrying, or even any tension that you built during today's practice. Let those waves of peace come in and wash over you, removing all of that from your energetic space. Settling even deeper into your mat. Bring your awareness to your breath. And every time your mind wanders, come back to the breath with love and kindness each time. And now, wherever you've begun to drift off to, come back. Come back to the body, come back to the breath. Let's begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. Rolling those wrists and rolling those ankles. Bending your knees and bending your elbows. And whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side, resting your head on your arm like a pillow. And then whenever you're ready, extending that top leg, using your top arm to press yourself to that nice, comfortable seated position. Eyes remain closed as you settle into your seat. Palms rest down onto the hands. Palms can face up for the mudra of receiving. Tuck the tail, pull the belly button in. Lift the shoulders up, back, and down, and gently tuck the chin. Take one more deep breath. And a big relieving sigh. Coming back full circle, notice the physical space and any shifts and changes that has occurred in this practice. Take a look at your energy. How has it shifted and changed? Your emotional body and your thoughts. How have they changed? And from this place of awareness, inhale, lift those arms above the head. And then on your exhale, hands heart center. Setting the intentions for the rest of your day. So what would you like to carry with you from your practice today? And continue to cultivate that off the mat. And once you've set the intentions, send the energy down, carting it into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch. Exhale, hands heart center. Sealing this space. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. It has been such a pleasure guiding you. When things slow down, we don't always want to stay, but that is when the real work happens. That uncomfortable stillness, the quiet power, the strength that you build when no one is watching. So if today's practice grounded you or brought something up, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment below or just even say day 4 done so that way I know that you've been here with me. Now, new videos do drop every Tuesday, so subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep moving forward. Keep showing up. You're building something deeper than strength. I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.